Hey folks, and welcome back. And this week I'm actually in Bangkok, as I've come back to Bangkok and I've come back to the Rembrandt. Stayed in the Rembrandt about a year ago, and I've tried a standard room and a deluxe room. I've actually upgraded this time. I'm in the premier room. I'm on the 25th floor, and there's been some changes. There's been some renovation work, as you can probably see behind me, even they've got a new sign, and it's looking very smart. So I'm going to take you around, have a quick look, and see if it's worth paying extra money for a premier room as opposed to a standard room. And we've got a very screechy car. So anyway, let's go in and have a look around, and I'll show you around. We've got an old shuttle bus, and that's the new shuttle bus. I'll put the times up for the shuttle bus, but it actually now takes you in sort of a loop rather than drop you at 7-Eleven. So it takes you to a loop, pretty much drops you in the same place, but it goes a longer way. So I arrived at the hotel at 11:30, £1,000 deposit, which you can either pay cash or credit card you make the booking on. And then they let me in the room. I was on the 25th floor. So I'm on the 25th floor, and again, I'm right down the end of the corridor. And this is my room, just here. Right, let's have a quick look at this room. So you've got your key card and a couple of light switches. Double wardrobe with robes, a little bit of hanging, large safety box. It is fixed down, a torch, and then a couple of sort of things for your laundry. Then we've got a full length mirror, somewhere for your suitcase, a little unit, Samsung TV, probably, and it seems to swivel by the looks of things. Oh, so you can actually angle it towards the bed, which is quite a good idea. And a sort of an in-room menu, and a mini bar, a couple of free waters. Then you've got a fridge, tea and coffee, various snacks and things. Door doesn't fit brilliantly. And then we've got a chair and a settee, kind of sort of lounger, maybe a third bed if you wanted to. Another large mirror, coffee table, and then a bed. Not a massive bed, it's probably 5 foot double, it's definitely one piece. A couple of lamps. Yeah, so it's definitely it's definitely a room that's been done up, because this is a premier room. So yeah, it's definitely been refurbed, this one. So let's do the long shot first. And it is definitely, it looks a lot more sort of modern and sort of cleaner than a couple of the other rooms I've stayed in. Let's have a look at the room, at the view. That's the view. I'm actually on the 25th floor. So yeah, this is quite high. So it's a high up view of Bangkok. And we could be in for a bit of rain, I think. Oh, we've got out the other window. Oh, so we can actually see the lake. Yeah, it's quite a nice view, actually. All right, let's have a look at the bed. Like I say, one piece. It's quite soft, actually. It's Yeah, it's just a mattress with a mattress protector on it, and it's got the oversized pillows. But yeah, they're really nice quality pillows, and it's a lovely soft and super clean. It's actually glowing. The sheets are so clean. So yeah, I'm going to sleep well in that tonight. Right, let's go and have a look at the ensuite. So yeah, we've got a hairdryer, a box of all sorts of things. Shaving kits, lotion, shower caps, comb, toothbrushes. And then one of those sort of mirrors that light up. And then your toilet, your hose, as normal. New towels, they've actually got branded towels now. And they've got rid of the bath, so it's actually a walk-in shower. And it's quite a big walk-in shower. And we have, what have we got? We got shampoo and shower gel, and a sort of two-piece shower. Right, let's give this a go. Yeah, so that's a really nice rainfall shower now. It's not splattering everywhere. Right, let's do the blackout curtain test. So, as we've got two sets of curtains. So at the moment it's about, well, it's actually pretty much 12 o'clock. Alright, so let's turn the lights off. So it's not too bad. I mean, obviously there is a bit of light coming through the sort of the edges of the curtains. Yeah, so I think you probably could sleep in here during the daytime. So there you go, that's the room. Right, let's go and have a look at the rest of the hotel. This is the dining room for breakfast. Breakfast starts at 6 AM. We start off, we've got the cereal, and then you've got your fruit cocktails and yoghurt and milk for your cereal. And then these are sort of more yoghurts with sort of fruit toppings you can put on. I think it was apricot and orange. Coffee machine, cappuccino, lattes, or just hot water to make tea with. Toaster, various different breads, white or brown, and a nice cake selection. Sort of muffins, cinnamon rolls, croissants, and this is my favourite bit, chocolate sauce and cream and waffles, and if you're lucky you can get some pancakes. There's curry, and then sort of naan or sort of curry breads. It was very sort of curry based, the breakfast this time. And then we have baked beans, some fried potatoes, an egg station, hot dog sausages, chicken and pork. And this is sort of your hot noodle station that you can cook any way you like. And then hot water and tea bags for tea, and then we had water, fruit juice, orange and pineapple, and then some cut meats and cheeses. And then your fruit, dragon fruit, watermelon, bananas, pineapple and or melon. And this is what I had: a bit of curry, baked beans, poached egg, chips and tomatoes. So this is the new fitness room. Even tells you the temperature and things. And it's much, much bigger than it was before. There's like changing rooms and yeah, it's really quite nice actually. Got treadmills, running machines. Well, it's quite a complicated leg machine. And then a whole load of free weights. So if you remember my last video, there's actually a set of doors here, and they've completely gone, and they've actually redone the entrance. You've still got steps, there's no slope, even if you've got a suitcase. But they've done away with the carpet, and it's a really nice sort of tiled floor, and they've actually done quite a lot of work to it, and they're clearly still doing it. Let's go down into reception. And they've actually put a whole new frontage on the reception, so it's very fancy now. So yeah, so there's the reception where you check in and check out. And they've got these lovely new windows. All right, let's go to the outside. So my final thoughts on the Rembrandt. Like I said, this is sort of a revisit to the Rembrandt. I stayed here about a year ago, and I've sort of come back, A, because I like the hotel, and B, there's been quite a few sort of changes and upgrades, and I thought I'd just come and have another look. I'm actually staying in a premier room this time, which is on the 25th floor. It's about another sort of 200 baht for a premier room, but they are sort of newly refurbed or refurbished. They've done away with sort of like the coffee table and chairs, and you've got like a settee area. And a biggest change, I think, really is probably the bathroom. Before you had a sort of a big bathtub you stand in. Now it's a proper walk-in shower, and it's much better. The water did run a bit sort of hot and cold at times, but that's just Bangkok for you, unfortunately. But yeah, the ensuite bathroom is much better than it was. The bed is about the same, I would say. 5-foot bed, very comfortable. I mean, slept really well last night. The noise level was absolutely nothing. Again, we're on the 25th floor, so yeah, there was no noise at all. Wi-Fi, I put the Wi-Fi speeds up as normal. Again, Wi-Fi worked really well. Television, normal sort of Thai hotel package of news and sports channels. There was a movie channel. I didn't really watch much television. I was out last night in Bangkok, so yeah, I didn't actually watch television in the end. But one of the biggest changes is the new gym. The new gym is absolutely lovely. Before, it was attached to the swimming pool on the 4th floor. It's now, I think it's 24th floor the gym is. Really nice gym, one of the nicest gyms in hotels I've been in recently. Brand new machines, absolutely spotless. So the swimming pool's kind of about the same. Now they've moved the gym. There is actually a lot more seating areas. Where the gym was, it's now sort of table and chairs. And yesterday they had sort of a Mexican themed buffet going on with sort of a DJ. So yeah, there is more room around the swimming pool now, which again is a bonus. Other sort of things, they've got a whole new sort of entrance lobby as well as you come in, sort of the new frontage and the new signage, and a new shuttle bus. The shuttle bus goes every 30 minutes, much bigger than it was before. It probably takes, I don't know, about 10 people now. And it goes, say, every 30 minutes, it'll do a loop. Still drops you at the end of sort of the road. I used it last night purely because it was raining, and it does cut out sort of that long walk to the end of the road. Breakfast, unfortunately, breakfast I would say is probably not as good as it was last time. It's still pretty good. It's still plenty of choice. The hot offerings weren't there. You know, they had sort of more, I would say, curry-based breakfast, which is quite nice. But yeah, the Western sort of and the Thai dishes they had before aren't there now. Still absolutely loads of choice, plenty to fill up on. It's still a good breakfast. But yeah, for me, it probably wasn't as good as previous time. So what did I pay for this one? Well, as I say, I'm in a premier room, and I paid 2,509 baht for the night. It's a Saturday night, including breakfast. And bearing in mind again where we are in the absolute centre of town, that's not too bad, I don't think. Check-in was, I actually arrived at 11:30 and they let me in the room like they normally do. I've actually arrived here at 9:30 before in the morning and they've let me straight in. So it doesn't seem to be an issue what time you arrive. 1,000 baht deposit on the room, and obviously a copy of your passport as normal. The bed was super comfortable. The sheets they're very shiny. They tend to fall off you in the night. Yeah, they really are sort of shiny, satiny sheets there. But yeah, super comfortable bed. And like I say, absolutely no noise whatsoever. Yeah, so let me know. Let me know if you stayed at the Rembrandt recently and if you noticed the changes and is it better than it was before? And also any other recommendations in Bangkok. I think I feel that I need to branch out, try a few new or different hotels, so we say. So yeah, so if you've got any recommendations for hotels in Bangkok, in the Sukhumvit area, because I like this area, there's plenty of sort of bars and it's quite good going out and it's nice and easy to get into on the SkyTrain. So yeah, looking for hotel recommendations in the centre of Bangkok, please. So I'll leave this one here, so thank you very much and bye for now.